Good morning and welcome to the Sunday Self-Care Show. It is that time and it is that Sunday and we are here with you. So let's get the show going. I'm going to get Yuko to come in soon. I guess she's still chasing Buddy around the backyard. Today we have a fabulous show. Hello Yuko, good morning. How are you feeling to do? What? Well, why isn't it coming up? I sent the thing to join. Yuko, it's not letting me pull you in. Invite you, here you go. Waiting to see what he did with you, Yuko. Yuko declined. Oh, oh my, I know, this morning we start already with this madness. Okay. I sent it, Yuko. Or you can ask to join. Hello, Lauren Love. Waiting to add Yuko to the show. Hello, Yuko. Why aren't you coming on? Good morning, Yuko. I can't find you on live. I am on live. Are you but you were there. You better come back in, Yuko. Go out and come in. Okay, here you are. Your request. Go live with Yuko. Here you are. I told you you would be here. So here you are, and here is Laura and Lauren. Oh, here you are.
I found you.
Oh,
Instagram did the same things to me that it happened to you a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, Instagram.
It doesn't show live icon
Uh-huh.
on my phone, so I had to search.
Oh, I see. Hi,
here I am.
Anya. Hi, Colin Lam. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. You know,
yes,
hi,
yes. Thank you so much, Don. How are you guys feeling?
Show. Sunday Self-Care Show. Wow.
I'll wave to friends.
Yeah, so you guys, how are you feeling? Oh my, it's time to start the show. Morning, Ezra.
I know.
Later. Stay home so I can call you. Hello, I'm Amia. Oh, Amia. How are you?
Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I know the names from somewhere.
Right.
But anyway, you come back to me.
Yes.
So let's get the show on the road, right?
Yes.
Guys. Hello, Peter. Welcome from Malaysia. Good night.
Peter.
Yeah.
Here you are.
So now, Peter, hang on for a minute because men need Sunday self-care too. Listen to that. Look at what I wrote it out. When the inspiration, look at this. When the inspiration comes, I wrote it on my tax bill, my city tax bill. The inspiration came, and so that's all I had available. I decided I will write the opening act on there. Listen carefully.
I love that.
The thing about self-care is that it is not a routine. It is a total shifting of the mind and its belief. Do you guys get that? The thing about self-care is that it is not a routine that you do. I do my routine. No, it is a total shifting of the mind and its belief. So then when things started to get really serious, I went to my book and wrote it in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about, what did I put it there? The principle of the perspective of self-care.
Yep.
So what I said about self-care is that perspective, the perspective, roots of the word self-care means self-preservation. I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, what do you say? What do you say? Say it again, please.
The prospective roots of the word self-care is self-preservation.
Self-preservation.
Self-care, that is the root. The root of that word self-care.
I didn't know that.
It comes from the word self-present and preservation. Preserve yourself. That is profound.
Preserve myself?
Yeah. So write it down and I'll pin it.
I know.
The perspective.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me just get a pen. I'll get a pen. I need to write it down.
The perspective dash.
Yeah.
The roots of the word self-care equals self-preservation. So
I'm gonna write down.
you write
Okay.
perspective, leave a line. Roots of the word self-care equals self-preservation. So preserve myself. Yeah, you got it. You have to preserve yourself. That is so important. It is not something that you can do just like that. You have to be aware. Perspective equal the roots of the word self-care equals self-preservation. You preserve yourself, just like what I'm yourself. Of the words means self-preservation. Thank you, Don. Let me pin that. Where is it, Don? Yeah. So
Thank you.
thank you, Don. Thank
Perspective.
you, Amir, all of you
Preserve
guys.
myself.
Yeah.
That's good. Alma. How do I pronounce her name?
Almer.
Almir.
Almer. Okay,
Almir.
so no, because of that, you know, I go crazy once I get it going, right?
Oh yes. Oh yes. We all know that.
Choices you can make.
Yeah.
There are definitely choices you can make for yourself. Some people feel guilty when they make choices about themselves in the moment. Not being in the moment is giving away your power. So sometimes you're sitting there and you're just not taking care of you. You're thinking of everything else. You're giving away your power to this that is happening outside of you. And that is so. But if you take care of yourself, the thing about self-care is that it is not a routine. It is a total shifting of the mind and its belief. What do you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy of self-care? You have to believe. Tell me what you think, guys. Write a note. Tell me. What do you believe? Right? What do you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy of self-care? Because some people do not believe that at all. They just
No, not at
no.
all.
There's a lot of, especially women.
Yes.
There's some men that just they work, they have a job, they work, and then they retire and they die the next day. And that is something I experienced when I was about 23. We had a man, Mr. Sutton, working in the Ministry of Education. He retired on Friday. He had a heart attack Monday morning. Died.
That's too soon.
It is, but is that what they live for? There's no self-preservation in that moment when you are constantly taking care of everybody or worrying about everything, worrying about the things you cannot manage or you cannot control. Like the world is in turmoil. Friends are calling me and telling me what we're going to do with the tariff. We cannot do a thing about it. We as individuals can't. That is just how it is. We have no control over what they do. We have to find a way to navigate through it. But to worry about it is not self-care. We have to learn to do that. So self-care is the work you do inside instead of the other thing you do on the outside. Self-care is the work you do inside. I know I can take care of me. I know I have to do this. I know I must eat. I know I need to rest. I know I should do this. And then it brings us to this. Too much about the outside is not good for the inside. Too much work about the outside or on the outside is not good for the inside. When I am doing it for me, I am better for you. You guys get that? When you are doing it for you, it is better for your family and friends. If Mr. Sutton had taken care of himself, his family would have enjoyed him in retirement.
Yeah.
So you guys share your thoughts on that. We need to see your thoughts on that because it's very important. Self-care, everybody thinks when we do self-care, and we take the time to do some self-care with you, it's all about what you put on your face and your hands and your nails and all of that. No, all of that is good. But guess what? You have to understand that you are important, you matter. And as I said in the last one, when I am doing it for me, I am better for you. So when I do for me, I am better for you. If I don't don't do it, I will collapse. What happens to you if I don't take care of myself? Husband, wife, children, grandchildren. Come on. That's where it begins.
Yes.
You know what you do. Before you do something, go deeper into you. Go into you. Is that what you really want to do?
Okay.
You have to be able to, and you only get that is how you show up for those things is how it is important for you. So if you show up for what you do, then it's important for you. So you have to know how you're showing up, why you're showing up, who are you, am I better? And listen to me. When people are saying it's your ego and you're vain and you're this and you're that, run away, because they are crazy people. You know, it's not your ego. It's not selfish. You are not vain. I was talking to my friend yesterday and we were talking about having props as you go older. And that's now we come into what we're going to share with you today. And we were talking about that, and she said, I don't want to be the person that have to use something to move. So to avoid that, I have to move a lot now, keep my body in motion, watch what I eat, what I take, vitamins and stuff. So Yuko and I are going to talk to you about, what are we talking about today, Yuko? What is our main topic for today?
What is the main topic about today is, the title is Do and Don't of Drinking Water.
Yeah.
It's not just drinking water.
No.
Did you guys hear all Tessa said at the beginning, right? It's all connect to the self-preserve.
Yeah,
actually.
Preserving yourself.
Preserving yourself.
It's
right.
It preserve yourself for tomorrow. You preserve yourself for next week. It's preserving yourself for another minute.
Yep. But you know what?
Preserving yourself.
And then Tessa always encouraging, right? You always encourages that drink water. Drink water. That's like you start the day with drinking water.
Yeah. And so
it's preserving. I like it. Self-preserve.
Self-care is self-preservation. It's simple as that. You know?
Yes. And then you know what? You get a great start point, because I see like Almir, right? And Dawn, you guys like just sharing comments like crazy. I love that. You cannot see it's like a tons of comments. It's a lot of comments.
Look at them. It's not a routine.
I cannot catch up reading, but I
am on that bus and I want to get off on the stop, self-care bus stop. Get off, girl. If you don't take care of that, you are not going to be good for those behind you. It's very important on the inside. It's all about the inside. Root word of perspective is self-care, preservation. Self-care. Only when we do it for ourselves. It's nice to do it to encourage others. It would be hopeless for me to be encouraging you about it and I am not taking care of myself.
Yes.
So I do. And I'm going to share a few things I do.
Yes.
Get your pen, grab your coffee, grab your golden triangle tea. I hope I don't spill it on that outfit.
Famous golden triangle tea. Yes.
My golden triangle, whatever it has. Coconut milk.
Coconut milk?
Yeah, okay. It's coconut milk from Silk, right?
Yep.
And it has turmeric. Yeah, ginger. Cinnamon.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's celebrating. Oh my gosh.
So listen. You put a little bit of the milk in about here.
All right.
In your big cup. You heat it up in the microwave. You add a teaspoon of each of those. A teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of cinnamon. And you whisk it because it's the powder. You whisk it and then you pour the rest of the milk after you've heated this. Put it back in the microwave if you have a big cup like mine, 2 minutes. Add some honey if you want, and then you sip on that. You can actually sip on it all day if you choose. Now, this is good. Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to remember like cinnamon, turmeric,
and ginger.
And then ginger. And one more.
Honey, a little bit of honey if you want.
And then almond
almond milk. This is the almond milk. I do it in almond. You can do it with water, but I use the almond milk. No.
Yeah, I prefer almond milk.
As you're getting younger, because we're not aging.
No, we're
as we're
not
getting younger, we have to make sure we take care of the inflammation in our body. All the breads and all the other things we eat causes our body to react. A little bit of arthritis might drop in and say, hi, hello, do you know I'm here?
Yes. Yeah, so, just like you know, just
yeah,
kind of
just like that. So the turmeric helps with inflation, and the ginger and the cinnamon, they all help your body, your digestion. If your gut is inflamed, they calm it down. The honey is just so you have a little sweet taste if you want it. I avoid it, but it's just for me. I can take it that way. So grab your tea. Get your notebook. We are ready for you. I have already given you a recipe. You have one, the first one.
Your notebook.
So, and you already have your statement. Remember, when you're in there taking care of yourself, that you are self-preserving yourself. And when you're good for yourself, you're being able to be good for others. So let us look at what I will going to introduce you to.
Yes.
So we're showing you routines, things we do.
Yes.
This is ground cloves, right?
You do it? You ground by yourself?
Yes, you know that machine I have that I just put it down.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one? Yes.
Yeah, so I forgot to bring the little spoon to it. So what I do, I take about a little bit more than that. I can't, it will fall. So it's a little scoop of it.
Just and I do tiny, like quarter. Did you just lick it?
I just put it on my tongue.
Oh. How does it taste? Is it stink?
It's very strong.
Is it so just like maybe 1/8 of spoonish or something?
I take a little bit more than 1/8 of a teaspoon.
Oh, okay.
I keep it on my tongue, or sometimes I take a whole clove.
So what does it to you though? Does it for you?
It cleans your breath. It helps to clean all the cavities, things in your mouth.
Really? Oh wow.
And it is good for balancing as your gut. So cloves have something called eugenol, which is something that's good for you. So these are little things you can practice throughout the day. You do not have to do, you do it once a day.
Once a day. Cool.
And it helps to relax you, and it prepares you. Now, I also will make a tea out of clove. And if you have problems sleeping, a nice cup of clove tea, you boil the water, you pour 5-6 cloves in a cup of water, bring it to a boil, take it up, and put the lid on right away so it keeps it, the fumes stay back in there and the taste and smell stays in. Then you drink that half an hour before bed.
Half an hour?
Yeah. It works in
finish drinking half an hour before?
Yeah.
You start drinking half an hour.
If you drink it an hour before, half an hour, you want to sleep. You will want to sleep. It is a great sedative. Remember, in the old days, when people had toothache, they would crush cloves and put in where the cavity is.
Oh, I didn't.
Because
I don't know that.
When you put it in your mouth, you'll feel almost like it's numb in your mouth. It feels numbing. When you put it, you feel like you're feeling the pressure. So it's a natural thing, and it has so many health benefits for you.
Okay, I have a question, Tessa. Miss Sealing-Ford, I have a question.
I know.
So, can I bring it? Maybe is it possible to bring it when I'm in an airplane? Maybe I just realized that, but because it's in an airplane, there are a lot of germs.
Yeah. So
right, and then sometimes you cannot bring the, you kind of hesitate to bring liquids.
No, but you can bring powder.
Powder.
I'm looking for a little container that I have.
Yeah.
I have a little container. Don't put it in a plastic container because it is so strong. It will soften the plastic.
Oh, so it's like a glass jar or something better?
You can get little jars, the tiny ones, you can get them.
Okay.
So when you chew the cloves, it will come to a gel. It softens into a gel. So that's how you swallow it. You can chew it and it will soften into a gel. And you can swallow it that way. I chew it.
Definitely bring it because I'm gonna travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna travel in fall, so I will
Mm-hmm.
definitely bring clove
If you know
too.
you're going out in the supermarket, places like that, and you just put it in your mouth, all you're building is building your immune system with those things.
Hey, I like that. Thank you so much.
But the clove tea is really good if you have a hard day and you want to rest. I want to see the comments because I can't help. I didn't in the almond milk.
Oh, I'm sorry, it just stopped moving. So wow, thank you so much for putting a lot of comments. I love you guys.
Yeah, they have a lot of nice comments today. I cannot see them.
Clove
Glass
is
jar
good for
good for clothes.
sugar
Yes, you have to
too.
put your clothes in a glass jar, not in a
Yeah.
plastic jar. It's powerful, and it will
Blood sugar.
attach to
Oh,
the
blood
plastic,
sugar.
and we do not want to do that. So that's why I
Yes.
have this little glass. That one, I will grind it, and then I will just have a little silver spoon. I dig in here and I put it on my tongue. Hi Tina. Hi Christina. Welcome. And it is so good for you. That clove is so good for your whole digestion, sore throat. It numbs. If you have a cold, a cut on your gums, or it helps that too. So you have to make sure you realize it's good for your mouth, it's good for your stomach. So
I love that.
but drink the clove tea if you're
Okay.
a person that do not sleep properly. And you would, my sister Dawn, when I told her to do it, and my brother, they said they woke up the next morning and they were like, oh my God, I didn't even go to the washroom all night. They slept right through.
Wow.
So clove
So
tea,
I
now.
okay. Thank you so much for sharing though. I will definitely bring clove too with me in the
Yeah,
airplane
I
because
take
I can
clove and I
sleep.
take a little bottle of oregano also, a drop before I go on the plane, a
That
drop after I come off the plane.
that works like a
Clove
charm.
tea
The
is
oregano.
amazing.
Yes.
It's 30 minutes before you go to bed.
Yeah.
You can do it earlier, but you will find you a little drowsy.
Yes.
Do not do it weak and do not expect it to taste like something sweet. It's not a chocolate bar. It's something to help you. That's what Colleen and I were talking about yesterday. We
Yeah.
said we'll do anything that is possible to make sure
Yep.
we stay healthy.
Yes.
And it's watching what you put in your mouth, taking time, your exercise, your stretches. Now let's talk about water.
Water.
You guys
Yes. Our favorite
know
subject,
I
water.
am a big supporter of drinking
Yes.
water. According to the right and correct amount of water to drink for your body
Mm-hmm.
is half of your body's weight in ounces. And
Half of your body
everybody is
weight.
going to tell me they're running for the hills. They're not going to do that. Well, I have a friend who is diabetic, and she also had incontinence. So she never drank water, but she still always wanted to go to the washroom. So one day
Mm-hmm.
she was telling me, and I explained it to her. Then I bought her that book and I sent it to her. I asked them for you guys a vaccine recipe with of water, lime juice. Oh no, we do that one already. I shot the day. I do that one in the summer. I have that outside in the summer in a
Yeah. Oh
big
my
container.
God. Thank you so much for
And it's
sharing the
very
recipe,
nice,
Almir.
yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, so she tells me about it. I said, okay, why don't you just make sure you drink water? So I hate water. I don't like the taste. All these questions. Then
Yes.
she said,
I hear that. Yeah.
so
All
I
the time.
gave her the book as a gift, and she started drinking the water.
Mm-hmm.
1 month later, she told me, I am not having any problems with water. She has no
Yes.
problems with going to the bathroom. She said,
Wow.
when I drink water,
Mm-hmm.
it stays. When I want to go, I have sufficient time to walk to the bathroom without having an accident. And that is because she has started drinking the water so regularly that her body, her kidneys is not saying, go get water. When you are being pushed to go drink water, hi,
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Lucky, welcome to the Sunday Self-Care Show. Your kidney is telling you, I need water, I am thirsty. If you find that you are not drinking water, but you find the time you drink it, you go to the bathroom, your kidney is dirty. It is a filter. It needs to have water. So it will tell you, go drink the water. So I gave you 2 tips. I told you guys about the golden triangle tea,
Yeah.
almond milk
Golden
of
triangle
any
tea.
kind, turmeric, cinnamon, ginger. If you want honey, heat it up. And it's a great tea. It's good for you. It's good for the gut.
Tastes so good.
Yeah, it does.
I tried it.
It's a
Yes,
good.
I had
And
some.
then
Yeah.
I chew on 1 clove or 2 cloves a day. I sometimes
Yep.
grind it,
Yep.
and I just drop it on my tongue with a little teaspoon, and you chew on it. It becomes a gel. You swallow it. It's good for any little canker that you have in your mouth or the breath. It cleans up to cleanse your breath. The dentists used it for years and years for before they went in and drill, and when you had a toothache in the go old days, they crushed it and they put it there.
Yes.
Now, water, you're drinking it.
Yep.
So guess what? I am drinking water made from Himalayan salt.
That's a big block of salt. I mean,
Yeah,
no, that's a lot of salt.
it's a big bag of salt. I
Big
give
bag of salt.
Kathleen some. I have been sharing it. So this is pure Himalayan salt
Ooh,
that is
beautiful.
being harvested
Wow.
from the foots of the Himalayan mountains in Pakistan, India, right?
Beautiful.
So that's what Himalayan salt
Yeah.
looks like. Hi, Jean, welcome. Himalayan salt has over 80 different types of things that your body, nutrients that your body is craving. Hi, Jean. So it is salty, and you do something with it, and they call it sole. So what you have to do and it's good, it replaces your electrolytes. It helps you, it gets you to repair from exercise faster. It helps you to take care of your body, your gut health. All our problem is gut health. Yes, and the Himalayan lamp is one thing, but you're consuming this one. I have a Himalayan lamp right there.
Yeah,
So,
me too. I have a
so
Himalayan
this
lamp
is
too.
how you do it. So then this is
Yep.
salt. This is some of that I dropped in there with distilled water. You let it sit overnight, and then after that, so I have to, you see, look at how this salt crushed on there, because I did that purposely last night so you guys could see. This salt
Thank
will
you.
melt. When
Yeah.
I first filled it, it was up to here. It does disintegrate. It will
Yeah.
melt. But you see how clear the water is?
Yes.
That is the salt water that is made. So every morning, the first thing I drink is 1 teaspoon of this in 8 to 12 ounces of water.
1 teaspoon.
Yes.
Of that with 8 to 12 ounces of water.
Yes.
Got it. So we can add it, right?
Yeah. So
we can
it's
add
nice
it
if you
to
have warm water. Warm your water, and
Okay,
then just add it. Sometimes I go over because you're pouring it, and if you just woke up.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is,
Yeah, I know.
and that is
Yes.
what you drink first thing before you brush your teeth. Remember, your mouth is full of bacteria
Yes.
that your body, your gut is waiting for. This will replace the dryness of the night because you lose your electrolytes while you're sleeping. Maybe your mouth is open. You haven't drank water for 8 hours, 7 hours, a salt water gargle. Yeah, you can do that. But this one is for drinking. You can cook with it too. So
Swallow it.
Yeah,
That's
you
for
swallow that. Don't
Okay.
gargle it. Swallow it. This, because it's not really salty. It's a teaspoon to 8 to 12 ounces of water. I maybe mine end up being a teaspoon and a half. And it is not as salty. It is not as bad for you as the salts you use for cooking. This is, I think they said you need 2,000 grams of salt, whatever. Anyway, this is like 400 in that little bit that you get. So you're really taking it out. Brushing your teeth in the morning is poison for our gut. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you're losing weight and you cannot lose your gut weight, then watch what is happening to you. When you brush your teeth as you wake up in the morning and you say, "Oh, I have to get that gunk out of my mouth," bacteria is saying, "No, don't do that to me. Don't kill me. Let me go and fix you." The bacteria goes through your gut and it helps your body to get ready to digest your food. Because when you hear your body, your stomach going, there's a war happening in there. Sometimes, and they say, oh, you must be hungry. No, you're not hungry. You need gut health. And you maybe just finish eating. 10 minutes later, your stomach is having a war with itself. The intestine saying, I need something. So
That's quite
when you
mess.
wake up, what would
Yes.
you say is the ratio of distilled water in your container? I don't know. It just, oh, forget this, ladies, before you go further. Maybe it's
Okay.
2.5, maybe 3 cups. I don't know. But
Something like that.
it has to be, hold on, it has to be a glass container with a rubber top. If you have a glass container with a metal top, it will rust because it's salt.
Yes.
Okay? And you don't have to bring it all the way to the rubber. So you put this much salt in your container, if you have a big container like mine, and then top it. It will never be too salty because you're using just a little bit. And you will notice from the time you wake up, it will take you a shorter time to be feeling good. You know how you wake up and and that lasts for half an hour. When you start doing this, inside of a month, you will notice it's like 10 seconds, 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. You're just ready.
So in a month, you starting to see the result.
Yes.
Changing
You have to remember, these self-care things that we do and any type of natural things that you do is not something created in a lab. So if you expect to see results when you're doing self-care with natural products in less than a month, sometimes it takes 3 months.
Depends. Okay.
Depends on how badly damaged your cells are and your bodies are. Hi Nancy, welcome to the Sunday Self-Care Show.
Yes.
So it sometimes takes us 3 months when you use natural products for you to be able to see the benefits. Some of them will be a month, but it's not a penicillin that you get it in 10 days and you're ready to go. So how long does the salt last in your bottle? The salt in my bottle must be there now for 3 months, but I keep adding to it.
Adding water? Or adding
water,
salt?
Water and salt. So as it goes down really low, you want to have that consistency of the salt in there. So maybe next week, I will bring it up to about here. Yeah. And the water, and then I bring the water to right up to the ridge up here.
Okay.
So this is what I did purposely for you to see. Now, if I lick this, it's salty.
Yes.
But
Don said I'm really interested in trying. So that's good.
Yeah, I gave Colin some, I gave Kathleen some because I wasn't Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
Amazon.
Because Almer, right?
Yeah, I think
she asked, where did you get it? Where did you get it? She asked the question.
Yeah, Amazon.
Okay.
And it doesn't come in a small, I would prefer that you do not use the one that's grounded. Use this one. Use the raw.
Chunk? Like a bigger chunk.
Yeah,
okay.
Chunky one. So it doesn't go bad, and you can.
I don't think it's go bad, right?
Yeah, look at that. Look at the size, right?
You can almost put. It's so pretty. You can almost just put on the shelf.
But you know what? They also say it attracts good energy in the house. So if you buy it, put a little bowl on the dining room table where you eat, because they said it. I remember Pope John Paul was doing when he did the children, the young people's thing in the States, and he talked about salt. He said, we are the salt of the earth. We add flavor and we can take away flavor, which is true. So leave it on a little bit in a nice crystal bowl on the dining room table. And it just clear because you have the salt lamp. So why not use a salt bowl?
I love the idea too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So because if this is what we're talking about is the water. But a lot of you John said something.
John said she's gonna drink. Okay.
I brush my teeth first thing in the morning. I guess I have to. Oh, you have to change that, my darling. You have to change that. You do not brush your teeth when you wake up in the morning. When you go to the bathroom, you pee. That's what you have to do. You pee. And then you start to drink water. I drink the Soleil. So 8 to 12 ounces of water, 1 teaspoon. I go to 1.5. teaspoon of the salt in warm water and you drink it. What I do, I exercise right away. So while I'm doing my exercises, I drink it. I haven't had anything else.
Yes. And then on the meeting, you said something really caught my attention that I wanted to do some research, that something to do with beauty, anti-aging too.
Yes.
And yes, the thing is, Tessa said, we really want to know. She said, I started to notice just like around here dryness, it's just around the mouth. It tends to dry, skin tends to dry, but it's starting to disappear. I keep more hydration. I feel the skin on my skin. I just like, really?
Yes. Since I've been drinking the water, some days it depends on the humidity in the house too.
Yeah. So and what I did? I did the research. Yeah, I had to do research, right?
Okay. So do your research. Tell us about your
Okay. So so this is the one, right? Because it's contain mineral, right? So wait a moment. Hold on.
Give you for a chance, guys.
Give me just English is my second language. I forgot. Okay, there you go. And it contains mineral and it contains iron too. So I did the further research. Here's the result that I used AI. It's called Gemini. It's ChatGPT is my boyfriend and Gemini is my lover too.
Oh,
so
wow.
Anyway, so right. And then also I am going to do a seminar how to use AI on video editing for women 50 and older in
good luck with that. You
February. So anyway, hold on. So let me see. I just wanted to have a little bit of an ad for my own things. But anyway, so does iron help to hydrate skin? I had the question, and it says iron helps carry oxygen throughout your body, including to your skin cells. Yeah. The oxygen is essential for repairing damaged skin and keep it looking vibrant.
Yes.
Getting enough iron in your diet can support healthy, glowing skin.
Yes, you can, but you have to make sure that your iron isn't high already. So you have to make sure where your iron is. To take an iron supplement is not a recommended thing unless your doctor has said you need to drink iron, because you get your B vitamins will help stimulate that too.
But so Himalayan salt. It's a mineral. Yes. Mineral contains iron too. That's part of it. Minerals part of iron's part of minerals. So I would assume or believe that's what you part of it what you're doing.
It has nutrition.
That's why
it has those nutrients.
Skin dryness, right?
Any dryness in your body, question. You're not supposed to be dry on the top of your skin. You're not supposed to have that type of dryness. So the lack of water, but to stimulate it, as I said, the Himalayan salt has about 80 or more different nutrients, including some iron. There's so many. It also has natural electrolytes, which you buy in the store. So, and that is why when you wake up in the morning and you go to the washroom, you pee and you drink your water. Preferably put the Himalayan salt in it. If you cannot, it's not cheap. It was maybe $18 for this big bag, but I wanted it, so I bought it.
Oh,
I gave some away.
No, it's not. It's not really expensive.
No, it's not. But it's like, I don't know. I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't $20 anyway. But what I'm saying is that buy it and use it. Put some in nice bowls around the house, just so you get that same energy. You have the heat in the house. Salt melts. So the warmth of the heat in the home can help to do that too. But remember, Jean, the thing you have in your mouth that you guys call guck, whatever they call it, I don't even know the word. That is what your intestine is waiting for in the morning. When you drink the water, you're sending it to where it is supposed to go to do the work. Yes. The work it does, it waits for you to eat, and then it helps you to finish chewing and masticating the food so that you can get it in the right cells of your body. And if if you start practicing that, and especially if you use the Soleil from the Himalayan salt, you will notice you won't have those your
Really?
stomach is talking to you. And we have to
Ah,
understand the words of our body. Our body talks to us. So your
that is
stomach is
true.
talking
Yeah.
to you and telling you, hey,
Yeah.
things are not good down here. You need to change something. Remember what I said about self-care. In the beginning, when we started, I said self-care, the
Yes.
perspective, the perspective root of self-care is self-preservation.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you take care of yourself, the more you can do for others.
Yes.
So when you hear your stomach is sending you a message, you say, why? I just ate. And people will say, are you hungry? But you're not hungry. It is just not working right.
Wow.
And if
I didn't know that.
another,
We can just laugh at it, right? Oh my gosh, making noise. And we
yeah,
just
it's not noise.
not gonna think like what is this sign? We just never thought about it.
No. And sometimes you get gassy and you would pass gas and what did I eat? Watch what you're not taking. You know, so you are not taking the bacteria that your body repairs. We know that though. Our body repairs itself at night. We know that. So there's so much you use. In the morning, you don't apply soap to your face. What were you doing? Why does your face need to be soaped and clean again in the morning? You're just supposed to add some water to your skin and then add your moisturizer, my castor oil to that,
Yep.
and work it in. That's what I use.
Yes.
And if
Yes.
you want, you can put a tiny drop of tea tree oil in your castor oil when your face and you pat it in. You know why? We go to the stores, we pick things up, we hold a handrail, and then we do, and the bacteria is going into the pores. So once we do that, the tea tree oil will help heal that little thing that's going to pop up on your skin. So that's what you have to remember. The water your body needs. Half your body's weight in ounces. That is a tall order if you do not drink water, but make a difference by drinking. In the winter, it's hard to drink water. So what you can do is put 8 little cups of water, glasses of water, or get one container that holds 8 to 10 ounces. Each has of 8 ounces of water, like 8 or 10 of those, and pour them. And as you drink, you're drinking the right amount.
Yes. And then can I have a bunch of questions from friends.
Okay.
Can I read it and then maybe you can answer it? We can answer
go
it,
right.
So the Don said, did you get your glass pitcher with the rubber top from Amazon as well?
No, I got it from Walmart and years and years ago.
Okay.
But I'm sure you can get it from Amazon. They
Yes.
sell the only thing they don't sell is, I don't know if they sell human parts yet.
Yeah. Oh no. That's gross. Okay. But Tessa, you never know.
You never know.
But anyway, okay. So Jan said, I love it. You're taking right action. She's gonna order. I'm gonna place my salt order this morning.
Yeah.
And then also, and then and then she said, distill water and only use 1 teaspoon of cup of water, right?
That's 1 teaspoon. So I drink water while I'm exercising, and I exercise immediately after I get up, right? So I have about 12 ounces, so I have a teaspoon and a half, but it's 1 teaspoon to 8 to 10 ounces, 12 ounces of water. And you can sip on it. You don't have to just guggle it. It's nice to sip it and let it saturate in your mouth a bit because it has nutrients. Let it spend a little time there, going down your throat slowly. It's not a soda, so don't gulp it. Okay. So any more questions?
I think that's for now. Oh, lots of comments too, right?
So
and this is what
comments.
Okay, this is what Almer shared. I take Manuka honey in the morning, and then after that, I salt water gargle, and then some breakfast. Now I will add salt water drink recipe ASAP.
Nice. Honey,
Yes.
no matter how, honey is great, except honey is sugar. So you have to be, so after the age of about 30, you have to watch how you put in honey, how much honey you're taking. If you're taking honey in the morning, then do this one. Add lemon juice, honey, and cayenne pepper, and mix it and take it as a shot in the morning. Instead of just drinking honey. Honey, sugar in your body first thing in the morning is not the way to go. But if you take it with the cayenne and some olive oil. So a little bit of olive oil, cayenne pepper, lemon juice, and then the honey. Mix that and take it in.
Ah, okay.
Especially if you find that you're not losing gut. Stay away from honey first thing in the morning. If you're firm, you're doing well, but your gut is not going down. It needs to be cleaned. And it starts with the liver doing its work properly.
So you gotta start cleaning inside.
Our liver strains everything. Everything goes through it. Everything we eat goes through it.
So, because so many years of our bad habits, so eating too sometimes. So it's just like we have to filter, clean. We have to clean. We gotta do it from inside.
You know, what we do with our body is wrong. We are not supposed to be constantly multitasking. How many of you actually sit at the table and eat? How many of you are eating and walking through at the house, a banana in your hand? If you're going to eat, respect your body. Because, as I said, take some care of that. Be vain. And
sit down and eat. Sit down and eat.
Yeah, you see the peacock, how it takes care of its beautiful feathers? It doesn't care what people think. The peacock is pruning. Animals, birds, they prune themselves. When they're small, their mothers prune them, take care of them, make them look good. And then we become an adult and we think like we just don't even respect the body we live in. It's so sad to see what we do to it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you don't. If you like being plump and you like it like that, then that's fine. But you have to realize if it is becoming a hindrance, if you can't go up the stairs, but if you eat too much of the sugar, the bread, you already know that. What it does.
Yeah, like you said, listen to your body. Body always sending you signal.
Yeah, you should be able to go to the washroom. If you wake up every day at the same time, you should be going to the washroom every day at the same time.
Schedule, kind of like schedule.
I tell you something. I was talking to Colleen yesterday. We had a long chat, and yesterday I decided to sleep in. I said, you know what? I'm just going to stay here for a bit. So when I woke up, it was 7, and I was talking to my sister, and I was telling her. She said, "Yeah, and you never do that." I said, "You think?" I was like a ship without a rudder. I did not know which harbor to land in. I was like, you know, what is Seneca said, if you do not know what harbor you seek, any wind is a good wind. Well, I was in whoever's wind was in the world, because the world was already moving, and I am not accustomed to jump into the moving train. So it took me a long time to function, and it wasn't nice. It was a horrible feeling. So it's much better to get up every day, Monday to Sunday, or Sunday, the whole week, at the same time. And if you're tired and you're home on the weekend, take a nap. Lie down, stretch out, and take a nap, because your body gets accustomed to this routine.
Yeah.
And that now can lead to constipation. So a lot of little things happens when we work that way. So because you guys are coming and going, I want to recap where we started.
Yes, please.
Because
so there is that Christina wants to know what the golden triangle tea. I remember she had a question too.
Christina, if you're there, I'm going to do it for you.
So let me check if she's still here. Yes, she is here. All right, Christina.
That is
hi,
what the golden triangle tea looks like, right? So it's almond milk, 1 teaspoon. Okay, first, this is a big cup. So I put this much almond milk in. right to the handle there.
Yep.
I warm it in the microwave, and then or you can warm it on the stove. I didn't have time to do this, so I warmed it in the microwave. And then when you take it off, you add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of powdered ginger, 1 teaspoon of turmeric. You use a whisk and you stir it because now it's all powder. So you go slowly. I start in the middle and I just move my fingers like this, and with the whisk, and then I add the rest of the milk. I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, or I'll put it back on the stove and then let it heat up. Then I pour it in this case, I did it in this cup. I'm drinking it from that. Then from the stove, you pour that. Now, turmeric is good for inflammation in the body. We eat so many things that causes body inflammation. Cinnamon is also very good for you. They all have some, you can Google them, they'll tell you. And ginger, we know, takes care, stomach upset. It just really puts, it's a good thing. I like it. I would drink that even in the summer, because you can make it nice and warm, and it's actually creamy. I don't have a spoon, but it comes out creamy. It's nice. If you do want some sweetness, add some honey, but not a lot. You know, it's not a cake. It's not a soda, just enough to make it if you do not like it. But turmeric is so good for you. And cinnamon and ginger, they're good for your body. So that's what you do. That's the golden triangle tea.
Golden triangle
and
tea.
You don't have to do it every day. You can have it once or twice a week, or you just have it once a week. But
yeah, or like Sunday morning, right? Sunday morning. Christina said, "Thank you for the recipe. I put turmeric on my eggs. Trying to reduce inflammation." Yes, inflammation is not pleasant.
No,
right?
Because inflammation leads to arthritis.
Oh, very much, yeah.
It does. And inflammation in the gut leads to all kinds of other diseases, that you can have.
Oh, cause all kinds of diseases. You're saying,
another
right?
tea that I have, but I have that tea every day, is the clove tea.
Clove.
Boil the water. You put like 8 or 9. I just put a little scoop of clove in there. Bring it to a boil. Turn it off. Put the lid on and let it sit and simmer. And you can have it during the day if you want. I have it at night. So I might have mine around 7, because by 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm winding down for bed, doing my meditation, doing my gratitude journal, things like that. But I also chew on a clove every day, 1 or 2 cloves every day. It is good. When you're a senior like me, sometimes
you're not senior.
You can get gum diseases. Your gum, they say this, that.
Yes.
A long time ago, they used clove for dentistry to pack into the cavities if somebody had a toothache. When you chew on the clove, you're going to feel a little bit of numbness in your mouth. That's okay. The clove
okay. That's okay. Okay.
If sometimes those of us who still have our tonsils, sometimes, when you eat, food gets trapped in the crevices of the tonsils. You know that, right? So the clove helps to eliminate that thing, that if you don't get rid of that little bump of whiteness, you look at your tonsils, you see some white, the doctor can actually just pick it out. It's something that is sitting there. If you do not floss, it's food that is sitting there in between your teeth.
Yes.
So the clove helps to remove that, because you're chewing on it and they're a little bit crunchy. So it comes to a gel. It does go to a gel, and you can swallow that. It's good for your gut, and it's good for your breath. And sometimes somebody has pristine teeth, everything, their gums are healthy, but their gut is sick. And that odor comes from their gut to their mouth. Inside out. Remember, everything for us is inside out.
Yeah.
Okay? So I chew on that. I just did it a while ago. I just maybe do it.
You're gonna do it again?
I don't mind. It doesn't do anything to me. Like this.
She show your tongue.
But you notice my tongue is really clean.
Yes.
Some people, if you notice, your tongue is like it's whitish, and your tongue should be pink.
Yeah, some people's tongues are white, right? I heard it's not good.
No, it's not good. There's stuff on it. So you do that, and you see your tongue
Again,
is pink.
Tessa is showing her tongue.
Okay. So, and our whole thing is about water. So I talk about Himalayan salt in water in the morning. You have Himalayan lamps. I have one here.
Yes, I have one.
Dawn said she had some.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody has one.
Well, it's good for the energy in the home. That's what they say. So when you buy your big bag, because it doesn't come in a smaller bag of salt from Amazon.
Oh my gosh. That's like you're lifting weights.
It came in, it was about this much, that much, right up to here.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So I have some on my dining room table in a nice crystal bowl. And I put those pieces of salt in there. The salt is good in the Himalayan one that you put here. The house is hot, so it's going to send that nice energy, the cleansing.
Yeah. Salt, we love that.
Salt can add and salt can take away. And you want it to take away the negative energy and replace it with good energy. But my main purpose at the time was to do this. Have the Soleil. It's called SOLE.
Yeah.
You can go.
How do you use it in the morning? I mean, how do you use it?
Okay. So I had that much salt in there and water, distilled water. And then you let it sit for 24 hours before you use it.
24 hours.
When you first do it. Then I get 8 to 12 ounces of warm water. Heat the water. Don't use tap water, please. And then put 1 teaspoon of that liquid into your thing, stir it, and then start to sip on it in the morning before you brush your teeth.
So the point is before we brush our teeth. So like kind of like after you go pee. First in the morning, we go pee, right? And then after that, don't brush your teeth right away. Just go to kitchen,
prepare that,
and then have that one.
Yeah, take your first sip. When you first take it, hold it in your mouth for a bit.
Don't just like gobble down. No.
Let it saturate through your mouth, so it's taking the bacteria to your gut for you. And this has electrolytes and about 18 different types of nutrients your body needs.
Yes.
The most important thing you will notice with this is that you will feel better, faster in the morning. You'll feel more awake in the morning, sooner than half an hour, sooner. And as the time, it takes a month or so of using it to see the difference.
Got it. I have a question from John. Do you keep replacing the water until the salt is gone, or you ever throw the salt away? Do you ever throw the salt away?
No, it melts.
It melts. Okay. Thank you so much for the question, John.
I had salt up to here, so it melts. And it has to be a glass container with a rubber lid. Do not put metal because it will rust. And you can't eat it, drink it if it's rusty. Okay?
Yeah.
So
that's so true. Yeah.
But the point of the water is to make sure that your body is getting sufficient water. For example, when you drink coffee or wine.
How much you drink water?
Every cup of coffee is 2 cups of water to replace it.
1 coffee, 2 cups of water.
Yeah.
1 cup of coffee.
Glass of wine, 2 cups of water. Have you noticed?
Wine, 1 glass of wine.
2 glasses of water.
I wish Stacy's here. You know, she would support my comment. But how long will it take for all the salt to melt? How long will it take?
I never let it melt. I just keep, because usually the only time you just keep adding it. As your salt is going down, you add a few pieces to it to keep it going. You want to do this every day. Think about
like your daily.
Think about
habit.
That, Jean. You said you brush your teeth first thing in the morning. You are using a chemical made in a lab that you have no idea what is in it. It doesn't matter what they tell you. And you take it and you put that you send that down into your tummy, and your tummy is saying, you're killing us down here. Because all that chemical to make your teeth, to brush your teeth with a toothpaste And somebody said, well, I use natural. They made
There's
it with.
no, I know. I use organic.
You want the gunk to go down and do its job. I don't care.
Yes.
You can use toothpaste. I use toothpaste. But after I have consumed my water.
Yes. And then Don said, and the bottle doesn't go in the fridge?
No, it does.
Okay.
It's salt.
Okay.
You can put it in the fridge, but I don't. I leave mine on a spot on the kitchen counter. That is to a reminder to make sure you take it.
That is good. Yes, if you see it, you don't forget, right? Hey, hi, Angelina. There she is.
Angelina.
Yeah, thank you. Happy Self-Care Sunday.
So you guys got the recap, right?
Yeah.
Golden
Thank you so much.
triangle tea.
Yeah.
Almond milk, turmeric, cinnamon, ginger. I put vanilla essence. I forgot because I like vanilla. And you can put a little bit of salt. Heat it up, stir it, and that's really good for you. You can chew on a clove. That cleans your mouth. It will numb your tongue a little, but it cleans all the cavity area. It gets rid of all that thing that are packed around the bottom of your teeth. It also helps to keep your breath fresh. You'd rather smell a clove breath than a breath that is from gut coming from the stomach. You send the clove down there, it helps clean it. Himalayan sea salt in the rock form, in the bottle. It is heavy, you know.
Besides getting muscle, keep lifting.
In one hand, and a teaspoon in your water. And that is what you have to do first thing in the morning. You drink water first thing in the morning before you brush your teeth, but drink a Himalayan salt. You have Himalayan lamps in your home. Mm-hmm. When you get the bag of Himalayan salt, the pieces as big as that or bigger, as you saw a while ago, put some in a crystal bowl on your dining room table so that you can get that energy you would get from the lamp when in your house. Mm-hmm. So you have to remember our whole topic today was perspective. Roots of the word self-care is from self-preservation.
I love that.
Usually choices you make for yourself makes you feel good, then you can help others. When I do self-care is the work you do inside. Instead, it is the thing you do so that you can feel good. It's simply just that.
Yeah.
It's too much about the outside, and it should be really from the inside. When I am good for me, I am better for you. You're not vain. It has nothing to do with being vain or being pride or whatever they want to call it. All I remember to tell you, animals take time to care for themselves, right?
Yes.
You see the peacock has lovely feathers, but they still polishing it because they want it to shine. Mm-hmm. You live in a body, take care of it. If you find you're losing weight and your gut isn't going down, check your gut health. If you have rumbling in your belly, make sure you're letting the bacteria that is in your mouth first thing in the morning go down and fix that for you. Your stomach is, after you eat, is going, you have a problem.
Yeah. Things so start from simple habits, mm-hmm. right? And then Dawn said, you want to drink, it's room temperature. And then Jen said, do you refrigerate your salt pitcher?
No, I don't. I keep it on the counter because it's salt. It's not going to go bad.
Yep.
And then I drink the water. It's warm. I prefer it warm. So it's better to have it warm. Mm-hmm. So you add the salt to the warm water and you drink it slowly. You let it sit in your mouth for a while and it saturates the areas in your mouth. It helps to clean, things that are hanging around. Sometimes you eat and something just touch your gum and you have a little sore gum. That helps to heal it. I'm never saying that she takes honey first thing in the morning. That is not a good thing to send to your stomach first thing in the morning. And if you want to help your kidney and your liver, to detoxify your liver, lemon juice, olive oil, a teaspoon of each, cayenne pepper, and what is the other one I said? Lemon juice, olive oil, and a little turmeric, all of that.
Oh, turmeric, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's the show for today. Who's here? And I hope you guys got all we said.
And
So Laura, Arita, Ezra, Angelina, hi Angelina, Oko, Jean, Colleen, Tina, and Dawn. Thank you,
yes,
wonderful people.
thank you so much. And then Dawn, thank you so much. Dawn's kind of covering to Jen, right? For you, Tessa adds a little salty water to warm water, not straight salt water. So that's very important, right?
No, it is that the Himalayan salt, right? It's not the salt that we have that we cook for. They have changed things in it. There's another salt that is very good too. It's called Celtic salt.
Celtic.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's
good.
more expensive, I think. Do you see how big they can be?
Yeah, I love that though. I love the fact that we can also leave on our dining table in the living room, right?
Put some around the house. Put some on your table in the bedroom.
I love that.
The salt is good for your energy. We are made out of that. So
yes, thank you, Christina. I learned so much from both of you. I'm learning from Tessa too.
I spent all my time doing that. Hi, Yoko. I didn't see any of you coming in. I am so sorry about that because Instagram is not moving.
Sometimes
so thank you.
Yes.
For a wonderful time with us. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, everybody.
Yes.
And then, if you have any questions, got it. About 1 spoonful of salt, water too. Yeah, that's right. And you don't swallow it fast. You put it in your mouth and you kind of let it sit there for a second or two, and then you swallow. If you are stretching, doing your exercises first thing like I do in the morning, then that's what you do. You do it. I just sip as I pause between the different workouts and I drink it. What I'm doing, if I'm stretching my arm, my shoulder, then I have a sip. But the one thing you will find, those things will make you feel better. You will repair sooner and you will feel your body coming alive faster in the morning. Do not expect when you start doing it that it will happen. It's not penicillin. It wasn't made in a lab.
No, it takes time.
Things take 3 months, sometimes 1 month, but most of them take 3 months for your body to accept it and get accustomed to it and give you the results you're looking for.
Yes.
Have a great Sunday.
Yes, and then please do not forget to share this live to your friends. And then also,
if you have a question, send me a DM or you put a DM and we will
DM or put in a comment.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, Tessa always put these ones too on her YouTube.
Yeah.
So please go to Tessa's YouTube and then like Tessa-Marie Sillingford, right? On the YouTube and then relearn.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And
I'm going to put a link too. I'm going to put your YouTube link on my story. So check it out.
Thank you. Talk to you. I wish I could do all these things that you do. No, can't. Don't know how to.
That's fine. That's why I'm here, Tessa.
I'm glad, Talk to you guys later. Love you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.